Oaxaca is extremely rich in culture, food traditions, nature, and it so happens that this is where my Mexican roots come from. Here, I want to see a bit of everything, from food, city, nature, everything that makes Oaxaca such a special place to visit. To understand Oaxaca, we need to start from the beginning, its birth, which is why today's an exciting day because we are going up this mountain, this hill, don't know if you can see, which is called Monte Albán, and it's got the old city of Monte Albán, so that's super exciting. And we are first having to catch 3 buses to get there. Bad news is it's raining. Apparently it's going to be raining for the next 3 days straight, and these next 2 days we have a couple things planned, so hopefully I just hope that we can see the pyramids well. Yeah, we've got the van all to ourselves. To get to Monte Albán is easy. You just catch a shuttle or a bus from the city center, which costs you about 100 pesos return and takes 30 minutes to go up. You can see the pyramids over there. Monte Albán is a loop. You start by going through all the tombs where people have found really big treasures, as Zapotecos would bury people of importance or high status with lots of jewelries, gold, turquoise, and other valuables. We're kind of in a tomb area and you can see where they found it. So Monte Albán is huge. Yeah, it's full of vegetation at the moment. But yeah, it's very big. It's 20 kilometers square.
Oh, cool. Show me.
Wow.
There's more of that. That's cool. Oh. Neat.
So here we're at somebody's house. You can see the walls. The rooms. So this is called a stela and it marks midday.
Yeah. Similar to like an obelisk or something.
Cool. We've arrived at the top of one of the pyramids and look at how big it is. And behind. Did you see that?
Yeah. It's huge.
That's insane. This place is massive and for good reason. This was actually the most important city of the Zapotecos. What was it? The Miss America?
Miss America?
Like, yeah, remember Miss America? Do you know what Miss America is?
No? Time frame.
Alright, let's get some actual facts in here. Over the course of its 1200 years of existence, Monte Albán got 3 different phases, starting from 500 BC and ending in 700 AD. This continues to be amazing. And now we even got a little bit of sun, though the rain might come back. It's been good. This was indeed the most important city for the Zapotecos. Not only the Zapotecos, but Monte Albán was one of the most important cities of all of Mesoamerica, which, if you don't know what it is, like Zed, it used to be a historic region that comprised of the modern-day countries of northern Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras, El Salvador, Guatemala, Belize, and central to southern Mexico. For thousands of years, this area was populated by groups such as the Olmec, Zapotec, Maya, Toltec, and Aztec people. This place is incredible. It's so big and it still has so many like unexplored places, which is crazy. There's all these tunnels that go under that we go visit, and just yeah, a lot of these ruins haven't really been explored yet.
It's cool.
Yeah.
So this behind me is the ball court. It was used by the Mayans and Zapotecs as like a game, but they also used it as a ritual as well. They used to sacrifice people when a play was made wrong and just decapitate people. So it's kind of gruesome, but also really cool at the same time.
So we just found the actual information for this specific game. So in this game, the movement of the rubber ball represented the path of the sacred heavenly bodies, the sun, moon, and Venus. The prize bestowed upon the winner of the game was support and protection by the gods. Okay, the disc located in the center of the wall was probably the key to gaining points in the game. Up to this time, there are no discoveries in Monte Albán which would suggest that human sacrifice was practiced in association with the ball court, although in other parts of Mesoamerica it has been found to be the case. Alright guys, so we've spent about 3 hours here in Monte Albán looking at all the ruins. I would say 3 hours is a good time, but if you really want to like sit down and take it all in, then maybe 3.5 or 4. Yeah, it was amazing. I'm so happy we came, and I'm really happy because the rain stopped. I mean, we had rain at the start, but then we got sunshine, and now it's gonna pick up again. So perfect timing. Alright, we'll see you tomorrow for another adventure to the petrified waterfalls. Eee! Today we decided to go to Hierve el Agua, petrified waterfalls about 2 hours away from Oaxaca city. Though it was raining, we were super excited to visit the petrified waterfalls.
We have arrived at Hierve el Agua. The rain is starting again, so Daisy is putting on a rain jacket.
It's also a little bit chilly.
But the bakery was really cool. We had some really nice Oaxacan hot chocolate.
They don't know we went to a bakery.
Yeah, I know, but we went to a bakery. Had really nice hot chocolate. It was good. Down the rain.
And bread.
Oh, and bread. So there's the petrified waterfalls, and here are the pools that we can swim in later. First we're going to go for a walk down and come back around.
So as Zeb mentioned, we arrived in Hierve el Agua, which is about an hour and a half or 2 from the center of Oaxaca. And these petrified waterfalls are 2,000 years old. And there's 3 pools. There used to be only 2, but in 2020 there was an earthquake in Oaxaca which created the 3rd pool. But the first, well, so there they are.
Why don't you have a tree in it?
Yeah, so there is one with a tree, which is the one that you guys will see in all the photos, but once we get down there we'll be able to show you more. So let's go. So what we are doing now is you can do 2 types of walk. One that's just 40 minutes to go to the bottom of the waterfall, and one that's a bit longer than an hour to do the whole loop, which is what we're doing. You can get a guide for 45 minutes. You can also do it on your own, which is also perfectly fine.
Yeah, and then after our walk we're gonna go for a swim.
There's like not anybody here, which is really great. If you don't want any tourists, just come on the low season when it's raining.
On a Tuesday.
On Tuesday.
But yeah, no one's even swimming. So we will change that.
It's so hot. Holy moly. Wow,
That's real cool.
that is epic. Every different angle we look at is beautiful in its different own way. Yeah, this is really cool. Entrance was 50 pesos, but you have to pay a toll road of 20 pesos if you are coming here by yourself. Or like us, it was a bit of a hassle. We went back and forth a lot, whether we were coming here by ourselves with like public transport and taxi or a tour. And because we wanted to check out a Mezcal distillery, we decided to go with a tour. But honestly, if you have a car, then you can do it all on your own, and it's so much cheaper. But it's been really cool. We've learned a lot of fun facts, so yeah. There's a waterfall there, there's a waterfall there, there's a waterfall on his forehead, and there's a waterfall, oh no, we can't see it anymore.
Oh no.
And there's a waterfall all the way over there. I don't know if you can see. Epic!
And the climb begins. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry,
After our short but sweaty walk, we were ready to get in the pools.
it gets deeper.
I get deeper?
I don't know, it's up to it,
Awesome. People say that the water is really cold, but it's not. It's so nice. Look at that. Let me take this off of Zeb because it seems like he's struggling to float.
No, I can float. Just with two hands.
It's time to go on to the next pool. Here we go. This is the last pool.
Así en dos.
This one is the one that was created back in 2020 by the earthquake. And then we got a little tour through the distillery, learned about all the different types of agave, how they grow, how they are harvested, etc.
Its age is around of 6 to 8 years. Yeah?
Yeah.
So these are experience. Remember, it takes to 7 to 10 years to mature.
Yeah.
You have the wind. And it takes to 12 until 15 years to mature. So. There you go. This is the piña that
Yep.
was cooked, and actually it works like of a snack, and you can eat it with some lemon juice and some chilies.
Cool.
This
Oh,
is the
really?
heart, yeah. And it's
So-
sweet. Yeah, you can eat
I
it.
can eat it?
Yeah. Chicharrín. That's his name. So we're gonna put all the piñas around of the circle.
Yeah.
So the donkey will smash all the piñas for 3 or 4 hours.
No, they're strong.
Yeah. Actually, once that the piñas was torn, everything was torn, we're gonna get a really nice fiber or like a paste, like this one. Yeah, that you can see now. We're gonna add some hot water, and then we're gonna add all the paste. We're gonna take out all the paste with a pitchfork.
Yeah.
We're gonna add 50% of paste, and then some cold water. We're gonna cover up sometimes with the sleeping mats with tarps again. On the top, you can see some small insects like flies, wasps, bees, and sometimes mosquitoes. My friends, all these insects, it helps for the fermentation. After the 8 hours, all the vapor of this liquid, it will rise through the tube, falling into the coiling coil.
Yeah.
So all the vapor will be condensed because we're gonna have some cold water.
Yeah.
So when the vapor is condensed, this turns into liquid. Dos pasos especiales para poder beber el mezcal. ¿Sale? Tal vez.
Salt.
¿Esa cuánto cuesta?
En 100 pesitos. Esa sí quiero una. Supongo sería efectivo.
That's actually really yum.
No, esa sí me la llevo. Creo que esa sí me la puedo llevar. Esta sí, está chiquita.
Yum.
That is delicious.
Actually,
Most tour companies will sell you the whole package of going to El Tule, which is the widest tree in the world, measuring 14 meters of diameter. People come to see all sorts of animals, shapes and objects, and it's also believed to have healing powers. The Mitla archeological zone, Hierve el Agua, and the distellery. But we had already been to the Tule and Mitla with family the week before. On that way. Say it.
Get on the way.
This is really awesome, you guys. We are now in the city center, so today we're going to try and see a few of the things in the historic center. Now that we have seen the archaeological sites and some nature, it's time to look into the city. The historic center is very nice to walk in. It's super pedestrian friendly, safe, small, and surrounded by beautiful colors and post-colonial architecture. If you love art, then Oaxaca is for you. There are countless of artisanal markets, art galleries, museums, sculptures, textiles, and paintings. So this is the Church of Santo Domingo. Santo Domingo is an important church in the city. It's a meeting point for people, a place that concludes a parade, a ceremony, or a graduation. And the museum next to it holds some of the most important history of Oaxaca, which we highly recommend you visit. So right now we are in the Zócalo of Oaxaca. We've got the cathedral just behind, and then here the park where you'll find a lot of people selling balloons and things for kids. And we're hoping food, Loki. There'll be shoe shiners, but no food. This is the market of 20 de Noviembre, where you can find all sorts of typical Oaxacan food, though expect some higher prices.
Carne asada, pollo frito, taco dorado, memelita, panada amarillo, para el chipineo, pásale.
Keep looking.
We ended up finding a place that had better prices for our first La Ayuda, which was delicious.
So it's been pouring with rain, we missed the bus, and we're trying to catch another one.
I think it's there. If you don't want to spend too much and get a quick snack, stop at any street stall selling quesadillas, empanadas, or memelitas. We just came to the Bambi Bakery, which is a very popular bakery here in Oaxaca City. I got a concha.
I got a donut.
Yeah, it's quite nice actually. Very cheap as well. That was 5 pesos.
You wanna try some ice cream?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
This is where they sell nieves, which is basically like ice cream, but not quite. But lots of crazy flavors apparently. So I got tuna and mezcal, and he got burnt milk and cappuccino. So we'll see. So the place that we just went to for the sorbet was actually a really good pick, because there was about like 6 different restaurants that did them, and we just chose the one with the most people in it. Really yum, honestly. Yeah, very good. I love this time, I love this time, I love this time, I love this time. Give 100, no?
What?
What was that?
Do you want that? Yeah, that.
Although it looks like we were just eating all day long, we still managed to walk up the viewpoint. And the next day we were able to witness something awesome. This is how you do celebrations in Mexico. You can do this for weddings too, but it's not as big. Or birthdays even. Or graduations. But they're not this big. What is this again?
It's a state office in Oaxaca. Government office.
We got a few freebies. Piña colada, which I drank already. Some tostadas and I think olives. Oh, and I got a lolly that they threw out and I caught one. This is just a sneak peek of what Oaxaca has to offer. Oaxaca extends far beyond this. It has so many different cultures within its own state, represented through dances, music, legends, and food. If you're not so impressed, just wait to see how the Oaxaqueños celebrate Día de los Muertos. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.